All right, this is going to be another I'm not a lawyer, but play one in court. It's going to be difficult for me to get in the habit of looking at the camera instead of the picture that I see right in front of me, but I'll try. This is actually not one story. This is a group of, well, actually, it's a story of how I've gotten out of a lot of tickets. And again, I think it's important to stress that I'm not a lawyer. I'm not giving you legal advice. I'm just telling you stories about what I did. Now, a lot of the tickets that I got years ago, and I really don't get that many tickets anymore, but the ones I got years ago, a lot of them were in the city of Houston, a very large municipality. So in Houston, it was pretty much you went to your arraignment, you asked for a jury trial, and when you got to the jury trial, you look around for the cop that wrote your ticket. If he's not there, it's going to be dismissed. That was the easiest way to get out of him. And if he was there, then you asked for a continuance because your attorney wasn't ready or whatever. And then if he didn't show up the next time, then your case was dismissed because the state doesn't have a case. Another common way that I used to get out of tickets, especially if it was on a highway, that there's such a thing in the law as a prima facie speed limit. Prima facie means face value. For example, the prima facie speed limit for Highway 6 near where I live is 70 miles an hour, maybe even 75, but depending on how you interpret the law. And in order for a municipality to change the prima facie speed limit to some other speed limit, they'd have to do a safety survey, prove that it was unsafe, then change it. But they've got all these laws they have to follow. They have to put in the minutes that they're doing it. They have to put in the minutes that they found it to be unsafe. They have to put in the minutes of their municipality's meetings that they're going to change it. And once they decide that they're going to change it, they have to announce what they're going to change it to. They have to do that for 30 or 60 or 90 days, whatever it is. Then they have to put up the new signs, but they're not allowed to enforce it for at least 30 days. I don't remember the exact law, but there's a period of time. And then after that, they can enforce it. And they have to have all of these steps annotated in the minutes of their municipality. And they never do, because nobody ever makes them do it, and nobody ever challenges them on it, so they don't do it. And that's the way I've won most of my speeding tickets. And again, I'm not giving you legal advice. I'm just telling you what I did. Again, this is probably kind of deep in the weeds and of no real interest, but it does cover probably 80% of all the tickets that I've ever gotten out of, either by waiting out the police officer who didn't show up or by citing prima facie speed limits not being properly changed by the municipality. So sorry for the boring one, but hey, they can't all be fun, but this one's actually quite informative. So more fun next time. I've got one in mind that should be enjoyable.